The universe was not empty. It sang in frequencies too vast for human ears, resonating across the lattice of space-time like a choir of invisible voices. Some civilizations had long ago forgotten how to hear it, others never discovered it at all. Yet a few, very few, remembered. Aaron Velor, son of no one and student of nothing but curiosity, often dreamed of those hidden songs. On the barren edge of a crumbling observatory, orbiting a long dead star, he would place his palms against the cold glass and close his eyes. What he felt wasn't silence. It was a pulse, faint but persistent, like the universe itself was breathing. And on the eve of his 30th year, it called to him louder than ever before. Aaron was not supposed to be here. The observatory was condemned, stripped of value centuries ago when the Empire abandoned the outer systems. Yet Aaron felt drawn to it. Something in the dust, in the forgotten halls, whispered to him like a memory he had not lived. He found the sphere in a room sealed with rusted locks. It was blacker than shadow, its surface swallowing the light. When his fingers brushed against it, the universe exploded inside his mind. He fell to the floor, convulsing. Stars spun around him, spirals of galaxies unfolding in his vision. He saw rivers of light carving paths through darkness. He saw himself, countless versions, dying, living, rising, falling, yet always touching this sphere. When the fit passed, he was no longer only Aaron Velor. Something vast had pressed itself into his consciousness. The entity spoke not in words, but in harmonic resonance, every tone weaving through the architecture of his thoughts. I am Kalis, not God, not machine, not ghost. I am memory of stars that have sung before you and will sing after. You are chosen, not for destiny, but for potential. Aaron's mouth was dry, his voice cracked. Chosen for what? The architect of silence rises again, Kalis answered. It is the shadow of what you might become, the echo of civilizations that believed only in control. It devours song. It ends resonance. You are not hero nor soldier, Aaron Velor. You are instrument, and the symphony must play. The vision dissolved, leaving Aaron gasping on the cold floor. Yet the seed was planted. Kalis had opened his perception, and Aaron could now hear the faint resonance of every particle around him. It was beautiful. It was terrifying. The Empire's hunters found him 2 cycles later, not because of what he carried, but because of who followed. Serenia Kale, once an Imperial knight, had turned her blade against the silence of her order. She found Aaron, bleeding and cornered, and cut down his pursuers with a weapon forged from a collapsed star. Run if you wish, she told him, her blade glowing like caged lightning. But the moment you touched the sphere, you stepped into war. I can keep you alive. For a while. Aaron didn't understand. He only knew that when she spoke, the resonance around her pulsed differently, like a note of defiance in a universe of obedience. He followed. Together they journeyed through the nebula of shattered time, where fragments of lost worlds drifted like glass shards in endless night. Serenia taught him to shape resonance, how to listen deeper, how to bend the vibrations of existence. Aaron was no warrior, but slowly he was becoming something else. The architect of silence did not wear a face. It was every suppressed voice, every chain forged, every star extinguished in the name of order. Yet when Aaron confronted it in the hollow of a collapsing galaxy, it took form, his form. A reflection, cold, merciless, unyielding. You are not savior, the architect said, voice sharp as broken glass. You are fracture. The universe needs silence to endure. Harmony without control is chaos. Do you wish to drown in infinite screams or end them in one perfect silence? Aaron trembled. Part of him wanted to agree. How simple it would be to silence the chaos, to end suffering by ending song itself. Yet Serenia's voice cut through the fear. Life is not order. Life is dissonance, finding its way to harmony. The duel was not of swords, but of resonance. Aaron and the architect clashed with waves of raw existence, stars shattering around them. Each strike echoed through dimensions. Philosophy became weapon. Conviction became shield. And for a moment, Aaron faltered. Then came the chorus. Across galaxies, souls lifted their voices, not in words but in resonance. Beings of every form and essence sang. The living, the half-living, even the unborn dreams of civilizations yet to rise. All joined. The symphony rose, a wave of infinite complexity. Aaron felt himself dissolve into it, no longer an individual, but a note within a vast orchestra. His fear burned away. He struck not with silence, but with harmony. The architect shattered, not destroyed, but dissolved back into possibility. Silence would always exist, but so would song, and the balance would endure. Aaron awoke on a mountain of earth, dawn breaking. Serenia stood beside him, silent, her blade at rest. The sky above was alive, constellations forming shifting notes of light, melodies carved into the very heavens. Kalis spoke once more, soft, fading. You have not ended war, nor pain, nor silence, but you have reminded the universe of its song. That is enough. Aaron breathed deep. The world around him felt new, though unchanged. People below carried on with lives of struggle and love, unaware of the cosmic symphony. And yet he knew. Every breath, every heartbeat was part of it. He smiled. For the first time, he felt not small, but infinite. The symphony would play on.